Alafia, aho, ase, namaste, and blessings to all. Welcome to Shadow of Wolves. Be careful with scammers. This is my only page. I would never directly message you for a reading. There are several pages that have stolen my videos and so forth. That is not me. This is my channel. So remember, I would never, ever directly DM anyone for a reading or consultation or anything. So as we are preparing, after ceremony, there are different levels in which the Yabo, which is, what is Yabo? Yabo, and some say Yawo, is not only a blessing and considered as a bride or groom of Orisha, but also they have the secrets and the blessing of having Orisha crown. So here in the heart of Massachusetts, where I am, is absolutely beautiful city, ancient city. My godson is being presented to the Fundamento in blessing. He is crowned Oya in blessings, also to his padrino, Iwe Nike in blessing. Maferfun Batala. So today, what does that mean when we talk about Anya? When we talk about a Fundamento, as it will be held here in this hall, in blessings to Shango. It is for Shango and for Oya. The young lady that is holding this gave her love and her sacrifice so that she can play what we call Fundamento, Anya, to her Orisha. So what does that mean? Why did I say my Yabo? At the time today, when you are presented to the drums, this is a formal ceremony that must be done in order to be able to either stand in front of the drums, dance in front of the drums after one makes Ocha, one has Orisha crown. So there is a process to this. Now, how do you know the difference from an Anya than from a widow or tambor? The Anya is the oldest Orisha. When they're playing these drums are two-sided drums that are dressed up beautifully, and they are played, and when they are playing, the Anya and the blessing and the consecration is within that drum. So that drum gets played to the heavens, and the Orisha hears that drum in Maferfun, Olodumare, Maferfun, Olofi, and blessings, Kinkamacheo Chunyami, Kinkamacheo Baoki, and blessings to all Santero Mayor, and blessings. So I'm going to explain. When that drum is being played, it's very sacred. So those who do not have the ceremony of the Anya, they could be there. Back then in New York, elders told me that no, they only allowed people who were crowned, who were either getting presented to the Anya, to be there. That's it, or who was presented. So, can an Aleo, someone who is not crowned, go to a Tambor or widow? Yes, they can. So, when a ceremony is done for the Anya, the blessing of the Ori, of the person who was crowned in that Orisha, stands before the drum, and there are different, they play to their guardian angel, and there's different presentations so that the Ori is recognized that they have received the ceremony of Anya. Anya is the ancient Orisha, and the Orisha of the drum in Maferfun Shango with blessings. So when they are presented to the Anya, and there's certain things that are done, they can freely and blessed with all blessings go to different fundamentos Anya. Okay, so now what is the difference? When they're playing a widow or tambor, this is based on the drum. They usually you'll see the bata, and they're singing. That is for everyone, okay, to dance in front of and to enjoy. But the Anya is a ceremony that is done when the time comes after the person is crowned, and there's certain rites of passages that go through. They are presented to the Anya, and the Anya is very sacred. Now, who plays the Anya? Well, those who are playing the Anya have certain blessings of certain ceremonies that are done in keeping their hands pure. They are trained, and they play specifically for the Orisha. So let's talk about this. There are different vibrations, as we all know. So with blessing, and I have to say the Taino is here. Semia's here with all blessing, Okay, so inside they have the throne, which I cannot take a picture of. It's not my throne, so I have to be respectful. They have many elders inside and many of those who are being presented, those who are crowned in Orisha faith, and they're ready for their presentation. They are presented to the Anya. So the spiritual vibrations, so that's really play a role in this. This is why I always emphasize the importance of being careful of the music that you listen to, because music correlates with sound, and sound calls different energies. So if the music is of lower energies and it has a lot of profanity or things that are not in place, that also calls demonic and lower energies, okay? When you have high vibrations, for example, the Anya that calls the Orisha, or for example, when you have vibrations that play songs and so forth, calling different spirits, for example, that will call them. So sound and vibration is very important. The Anya is very sacred. It's highly respected. So those who have received the ceremony of Anya, they will respectfully throw themselves in front of the Anya and respect the drums, even kiss the drums. And those drums, how you can tell the difference is they're dressed and they're well prepared. And it is a beautiful, sacred ceremony. So do know the difference is when they're playing the bata, they're playing the Congo drums and so forth, and they're having a tambor or wido, that's one. But the Anya has the two-sided drums that are dressed up and really highly respected. And those who are playing are highly respected. So I hope that this answered a lot of questions. And it took a lot, like this, all the way from Florida. This is a new beginning. So for those of you who have questions or concerns, please let me know. And I need you to be careful with scammers. So I do this to teach with blessings, and I love what I do. I love my spiritual and Orisha practice. But you must be careful with scammers and people that have been stealing my page and paying robots and so forth. It's crazy. So do know that everything that we do, we learn lessons in life. And when you see certain signs, for example, I've seen many different symbols and a lot of strength of indigenous people throughout, and there's different symbols everywhere. So do know that has to be respected, and blessings to the Anya. It's very sacred, and the Orisha come down through those who are crowned, because the Anya is very respected, and they play that drum to call the Orisha down. Remember, vibration is very important. Sound is important. Alafia, aho, I say namaste, and thank you for watching Shadow of Wolves, and blessing.